Alright guys, this is something new that I'm trying. And I'm gonna need you guys to go in the comments below, and if you like it, let me know what you think about it, and if you don't, then go down and tell me that you don't like it, you know what I mean? So this is what we've got here today. Instead of doing a typical Bean Boy, where I kind of, like, I record while I'm talking. Like, I'm playing the game while I'm talking to you guys. And this is something that I've done for a while now, but recently the levels have gotten really hard to the point where while I'm playing, I kind of just stop talking to you guys, and, like, finish out the level. So today, I kind of pre-recorded the level. Not, like, pre-recorded it, but, like, recorded it before. Wait. I guess, yeah, pre-recorded. There's no hacks or anything. You can still see me play the game, and I'm still really bad at it. But, yeah, see, look, I'm bollocks. But this time, I don't have to stop what I'm doing in order to talk to you guys, because I can always talk to you guys, because I don't have to worry about playing the game. And this gives you good content to watch, and it also means that you don't have to listen to me stop and pause while I'm just aimlessly moving around the screen doing absolutely nothing. And you guys are yelling at the screen because I dropped pizzas on the ground just like that. Yeah, if you don't like this though, and you like the little pauses, then let me know. Again, I'm not perfect. I'm just trying to get good stuff, and I think it might be good for your time, because I know your time is very valuable, and that's what I'm all about down here at Furno Productions. Balls, dude, now that pizza's gonna burn. So yeah, that's what I'm all about down here, and I don't want to waste your time. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to waste your time. But then again, if you do like when I pause and all that sort of stuff, then just let me know in the comments if you like this way, or if you like the old way. Just give it a try, because here I am just making pizzas, and you might honestly not be able to tell a difference. It's the same worthless blabbering, you know what I mean? It's just last time there were a few pauses, and it was getting a little annoying, you know what I mean? But today, ladies and gentlemen, I have a special, and I used to be in the, I used to be in the Boy Scouts, okay? And I guess I still am, and if you don't know this about me, I am an Eagle Scout. That is something I take pride in, you know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen? Not really, but, I do. And it's something that I care a lot about, but it was something that I did when I was growing up. So I've got a lot of really funny stories. And this first one here comes from when I was in 5th grade. We were in Michigan, like on a canoe trip or something, you know what I mean? Like all the big boys, all the big boys. So I was in 5th grade on this one, so I was a wee little lad. Right now, well, I guess on Sunday I'm graduating, so I'm almost a senior, guys. Jiminy. Think about that. Okay, now that you're thinking about that. So here, this one happened in 5th grade. It's called the shovel. Oh, I guess that's a little loud. So here it is. I said, all right, I wanted to be cool like all the other boys, and I was by the fire. It's Boy Scouts. You gotta have a little fire. So I thought I might take the shovel. Okay, so I got this little shovel by the fire, and we used to tend the fire with it. So you'd like pull logs around, put a log in there, take it out. You can move things around. So I thought I could tend to the fire, but and act all cool. I really just put the shovel on top of the fire and let it sit there. Well, I got bored, so I put the shovel back into the sand. Again, we were canoeing, so it was in Michigan. It was kind of sandy. So I put it back into the sand. Well, there turned out to be a fight in one of the older boys' tents. One person was throwing things, and the other person was inside. So one person was outside throwing like rocks or something in there, and the other guy was getting mad. I recall person A was the one inside, and person B was the one outside. So I'm substituting names here, you know what I mean? Okay, well, person B, the person outside, goes over to the shovel to poke person A with it, the guy inside. Picks it up and pokes person A with it. And the person A just grabbed the shovel with both hands and screamed because it was flaming hot, dude. And I don't think person B knew that I put it on the fire. And he was very sorry, because person A was a big guy, and he could beat anybody up. So he was mad, dude. And I was just sitting there like, I don't know, I don't know what you're talking about, cuz I'm just over here by the fire, you know what I mean? And yeah, there was a big fight. Because of that. So that was kind of funny, if you ask me. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I also want you to know what do you think about my Peggle videos. And if you do really like the videos, I'm not asking for this, but if you do like these videos, check out some of my other ones, maybe. Like, check out some of my Peggles, check out some of my Bean Boys. The Shaftcraft is always a good one. I've also noticed that if you watch Shaftcraft, like, a few weeks after you watch it again, it gets better and better, dude. It gets better and better. You know what I mean? So I highly recommend checking that one out again, if you haven't. And if you do, watch like 3 or 4 of my videos and you're like, okay, this is actually good content, then I would appreciate, you subscribe, and if you ring the bell, then you can actually get my videos like quickly, so you can watch them. You don't have to keep coming back, you know what I mean? It'll tell you when one drops, you'll be like, oh, goody, here comes another funny one. Here comes a good one. Here comes a real funny, you know what I mean? Here comes something that I can watch for about 10 minutes and it'll make me laugh. So, okay, some of them are longer, and I do apologize for that. That is my bad, and yeah, that's my fault. Well, here's the deal. This is another story that I've got. All right, this was happening on the summer of my 6th grade to 7th grade. So I was like in between 6th grade and 7th grade, and we were at Mohican canoeing in June. So here's the story. I said, so here's the chatter. I was senior patrol leader over summer months, and so I was in command of the 3 patrols. So senior patrol leader is like the highest level you can have. There's like Eagle Scout, there's like personal ranks, and then there's leadership ranks. And senior patrol leader is like the lieutenant, you know what I mean? He's like the commanding officer. So I run these 3 patrols. One of the adults approaches me to inform that we needed 3 rotations for people to park cars at this bluegrass festival. We did this to get a free camping spot. It was like a little service project, you know what I mean? Us Boy Scouts were all about service. So we did this to get a free camping spot. I basically had the youngest patrol go first, which was like 3 to 5. The middle-aged one go next, which was about 6 to 8. And the oldest go from about 9 to 11. As the SPL, I had to go to all 3 of them, to supervise and all that crap. So I was like, no problem. No problem, boys. No problem. First one goes by, without not much going on, you know what I mean? In fact, the only funny thing that was found, there was this hole in the ground, okay? There was this big old hole in the ground, and there was a fresh cigar in it. And it was kind of weird, but there was just a cigar in a hole, which is kind of funny. You don't find that every day, ladies and gentlemen. You don't find a cigar in a hole every day. So, the second one was a lot busier. There was a small snack shack on the hill by the amphitheater, where all the hippies could grab a bite to eat. Maybe that was the reason for that dinner rush that they had. At around 7:30, things died down, so I sat with a few of my friends on a fence, talking. I was looking into the parking lot. Suddenly, a hippie van pulls up and parks. Around 8 people hop out of this thing and go inside. We thought, wow, that's a lot of people to just jump out of a van, you know what I mean? But oh no, 5 more people came out. I repeat, 5 more people came out. My golly gee whiz, how did you get there? They all walked into the festival when, I kid you not, the trunk opens up. Somebody rolls out with a hecking guitar. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. A hecking guitar. Now, that was it, but dang. I mean, I just want to know how they did that. So anyway, during the 3rd shift, though, was when the real funnies happened. Little did we know, the snack shack was selling alcohol. This made for some drunk hippies looking for their cars. For my night group, I was with a few of the older boys. There were 3 of them. They were all 2 years older than me, but I was the ranking officer. Ooh. So we were J-vibing. We were just J-vibing. When a man came out of the festival, straight up to us. Now, I'm young, so I'm kind of spooked, but the boys wanted to talk to this guy. So he limps over to us, and we can tell by the way he's walking, he is drunk. He says, "Are you guys the Boy Scouts?" One of my friends says, "Yep." And the drunk guy goes, "Ah, good, good." He then takes a puff of his cig and bites the end off, chews it up, while nodding at us, and then spits it out. He says, "How about some high fives?" And we're like, "Oh, sure." And I kid you not, this man just literally waved his hand in the air. He just waved his hand in the air at us, and we did the same. We were just waving our hands in the air because he was drunk. It wasn't actually high fives. He was just waving. And he goes, "I bet you guys can't guess what my favorite type of music is." One of my friends goes, "Bluegrass?" And he goes, "Whoa, how'd you guess? High fives, high fives." And he's doing the same thing again. He's waving his hand. And then he said, "I'm just a music producer that had one too many drinks." And we were like, He goes, high fives, one last time. He goes, "Oh, well, I'll see you boys around." And I kid you not, this man just walks straight into the woods. And we're like, "Have a good night, sir." He goes right into the woods. And, I mean, legend has it, he's still in those woods today. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be honest, I have no idea where he went. I have absolutely no idea. So yeah, if you guys like these, let me know. I can crank out more of these Bean Boys for you. Like the stories. Maybe you don't like the stories. Let me know what you like. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.